Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is OmniBadu and I am back with another one. Yay! Keep in mind that these are general collective readings and I don't read for any one specific sign on this channel. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, be honest with yourself. Plug yourself into the reading where you deserve to be. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down, hit the reverse on it. Do whatever you have to do, but don't force it. Only take what resonates with you, your life, your story, and leave the rest behind. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, give it a thumbs up, like it if you like it, and subscribe if you likes my vibe. Welcome, hey, if you're new, and welcome back if you have been here before. All right, you guys, we're about to get into this reading. Okay, first card out is community. Community blessed. Okay, some of y'all may feel like you've been outcasted. Oh, we have orphaned with community and blessed. So yeah, some of y'all may feel like you've been outcasted by a friend group or your family members or even a lover. Maybe you were with this person for a long time and you know how it is. You become friends with their friends and they become friends with your friends, and you know they mama and family, and they know your mama and family. So that could have been the community that you guys built together, and it could have, you know, came crumbling down or something like that. But I just kind of feel like some of y'all may feel like you've been abandoned. This could be past energy, you know, some of y'all, this could be past energy where there was a time that you felt abandoned, and you may already know that you're blessed and highly favored, and that you are chosen, that you are special, that, you know, you're meant for more in this life than to be somebody's emotional, mental, physical punching bag or whatever, right? Because family members can become abusive towards one another as well. It doesn't have to just be a lover that's talking to you crazy or belittling you or disrespecting you. It could be your mom, right? I mean, sometimes these moms, you know, being lost their damn mind, you know, and they want to compete. Some moms like to compete with their daughters. Other moms don't like for their kids to grow up. You know, they want to treat them like they children and be disrespectful to them and belittle them and talk to them like they stupid or like, you know, again, like you just a child, you know, even though you're way grown. So I feel like it's just, there's something going on where you just are not feeling loved on the way you want to be loved on. You want to be loved down, and you're not feeling like you being loved at all. So yeah, if you're feeling that right now, that feeling will pass as you start to meet your soul family. It's kind of what I feel like. You know, you're gonna meet your soul family. Yeah, we have new life coming out, so some of you guys are getting ready to meet new people that are meant to be in your life at this time and in this new life cycle that you're in. You know, you may have ended a karmic cycle, and you know, as you end those karmic cycles, you get rid of the karmic people that was in the cycle, all of them. You know, sometimes we try to hang on to one or two, but in the end, you have to realize that you got to get rid of all the toxic, all the bad, all the low vibrational, all the karmic shit, and everything that's a lesson, everything that you should be learning from, you learn from it, but then you sit it to the side, right? You know, once you get your degree or whatever, you don't continue going to school because you already learned what you needed to learn. So this is like that. It's like, you know, keep moving forward. Your blessings are coming. If you're feeling like I don't have nobody, or I don't have the help that I need, or, you know, I don't have nobody to watch my kid, or I don't have nobody to, you know, talk to about my day or something like that, that is going to pass. Your time is coming. You're blessed. You're highly favored. If you don't know now, you know. And some of y'all, like I said, you may already know. Some of you are already in this new life where you have new friends and you have a new love interest or two or three, whatever. But yeah, some of y'all are already here and others of you are getting there. So the divine masculine energy is out here, but we also have chaos and conflict into the sea. So to the sea, like this energy for me just feels like somebody who feels lost, somebody who really don't really understand what's going on at this time right now. So it could be the masculine who's feeling confused. We have why that's coming out. So yeah, on your side of things, I don't feel like this chaos and conflict is in your life or your energy for those of you where you've already detached and disconnected. If you're still dealing with this person, you could still be living in the house with this person. For some of y'all, you could still be, trying to figure it out, trying to work it out, trying to see if you guys can get to a better place. You may still be looking for a conversation or, some sort of understanding or an apology, some compassion. And this person may still be causing a lot of issues. Could be lots of chaos and conflict still if you're still dealing with people that, were lessons. If you haven't learned that lesson yet, then you still got the person in your life. You're still waiting on a different outcome. You're still waiting on better days, and they're not coming because they're not going to come. That's the lesson, right? Putting yourself first sometimes means, detaching. Sometimes it means breaking up. Sometimes it means getting a divorce. And I feel like that's kind of just where y'all are right now. For those of you where you still dealing with this person, or you still living with this person, or you're still married to this person is still causing strife. They're still causing stress and duress. The chaos and conflict is not coming from you, but you're the one who feels the chaos and the conflict. Whoever the masculine is, they always feel crazy on the inside, right? They never know if they coming or going. They never know what day of the week is. Like, they don't know shit. And they like to project that energy onto other people, right? So if you're looking for a conversation or an apology, hey, I just thought that maybe we could sit down and talk about what happened last night, and this person just start flying off the handle, and you like, what the fuck? Whoa, it's because whoever this is, they don't want to talk. They don't want to take accountability. They don't want to have to apologize. They don't want to have to say they did nothing wrong, and they may start blaming you. Well, you said this, you did that. If you didn't say, if you wasn't going, then I wouldn't have did so and so, right? Nobody can make anybody do anything. It don't matter what you do. You could call this person a bitch. You could punch them upside their head. If they decide to call you a bitch back, that was their choice. If they decide to punch you upside your head back, that was their choice. You hit me, I'm calling the police. I ain't hitting you back. You know what I'm saying? That's my decision that I'm gonna make. So this is somebody who just, to me, they do a lot of deflecting, and they do a lot of what is it? Blame shifting, like, victim blaming, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And I feel like that's what's causing you to feel chaotic on the inside. And it may even be spilling out into your life or in your job or in your friend group or something like that. You could be mean or hostile or overly emotional or cussing people out for no reason or crying all the time for no reason. Or you could feel like a victim at all times in every scenario simply because you're not getting the understanding that you want from this person in this situation. So the confusion is out here with the why. We have the yin and the yang, right? This is really divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. And I feel like some of y'all have a new masculine that matches your energy, and they match the trajectory of your life. They going in the same direction you're going in. They working hard, they hustling. This person, it just great things are happening, I feel like, for whoever this other masculine is. And I feel like great things are happening for you, but you have this chaos and conflict, whoever that past person or whoever this other person is. And I'm calling them a past person because I feel like they've been in your life the longest, but I also feel like you're moving on. Even for those of y'all where you still living with this person, or you still married, or y'all still are quote unquote in a relationship, I feel like you may have tried to get out of it, or you may have tried to have some sort of conversation with this person, and they wouldn't be quiet, and they wouldn't stop yelling and screaming, and they wouldn't stop, just let you talk and let you say what you're trying to say, let you get it out. But that's because they don't want to hear what you have to say. They don't want you to get it out. They don't want to have to accept the fact that you don't want to be with them anymore. If you're telling them you have somebody new, look, I have a boyfriend, like, I mean, I don't know what, and they don't want to hear that. They don't want to accept that. They don't want to believe that, So I do kind of feel like the energy of why is coming from this past person. Like, why do you get to have somebody new? Why do you get to deal with somebody who's like this? Why do you get to be with somebody who's like that? Why do you have this? Why do you have that? This is somebody who don't understand how you have the strength and the courage to continue moving forward without them. In their mind, they're like, well, I didn't give you, closure. I didn't give you an apology. I didn't give you any of the things that you wanted from me. So how could you detach? Don't you still need shit from me? But it's like, no, it was never a need. It was a want. Never needed an apology. Never needed you to fix me or heal me. I was trying to get some understanding. And when you figure out you're not going to get the understanding or whatever the closure is, you will go off and find your own closure, I promise, right? So I feel like you've already found your own closure. And that's how you were able to get into this situation with this new masculine. And so, yeah, so-and-so is in the background like, what's going on? Why is this happening to me? Why does she always get all the good stuff? Or he, whoever's watching. But I feel like it's because with that between worlds energy, this person has not learned any lessons. They haven't gotten to the place that they need to get to where they would understand or even could understand. So you're mending your broken heart, or, you have mended yourself, you've fixed yourself, you've patched yourself up. But I feel like you have this person that's there with you. Not that they healed you, because we have to heal on our own. If somebody else comes in and they heal us and we hate our lives and we miserable and everything is shitty until we meet this new person, then when you break up or when things start to go sideways, you're going to plummet back into that dark space that you were in before they came into your life. So you want to heal and get to a better place on your own. And we have happy at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like a lot of y'all figured that out, not intentionally, right? We not out here like, oh, how am I going to be healthy? How am I going to be right? How am I going to be prepared for my next person? Like, no, we out here trying to figure out what the hell's going on with this past person at the time that they still relevant. And I feel like, again, you just realize, like, you're not getting the closure. You're not getting the conversation. This person will not take any accountability. They're not growing or maturing or changing. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. You're doing the exact same thing. How could the result be different? They're not answering any of your questions. They talking over you while you talking. They screaming at you, for the slightest little bit of thing. They blaming you for everything, right? And you're continuing to try to have a normal, sensible adult conversation with a fucking child, with an idiot, with somebody who's dumb, stupid, and slow. It's not gonna work out, right? So it is crazy, but you will try that shit over and over and over, because maybe there was a time when this person was talking. Maybe there was a time when this person would apologize. Maybe there was a time when this person would take accountability. Don't know if it's their friend group. Don't know if it's just a shift in this person's mind. We don't know if it's the devil getting on their back. We don't know what it is, but at some point, this person stopped taking accountability, stopped apologizing, stopped wanting to hear you out, stopped living in reality. From that moment, it's shocking, right? It's jarring. It's like, what is going on? Who is this person? So, of course, you're going to continue to try to get back to a place that feels familiar. But the place not coming. Whatever you're looking for, whatever you want, whatever you're expecting from them to be who they used to be, do it how they used to do it, act how they used to act. Oh, well, when we used to get into it, he would go and buy me flowers. Girl, that was fucking 12 years ago. You ain't got a flower in 9 years. You ain't getting one today. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I do. I feel like it took y'all some time with that between worlds type energy. I do feel like there was a time where, or some of y'all could still be in that time. Take it as it resonates and put yourself where you need to be or whatever. But yeah, if you still in that time, I'm not going to be able to convince you. Nobody's going to be able to convince you. You're going to have to convince yourself that it's crazy to keep trying to have a conversation with somebody who's screaming at you, or who's blaming you, or who's, you know, talking over you, or who's laughing at you, or calling you crazy, or calling you delusional, or calling you overly emotional, or a crybaby, or that stuff hurts, and it's only going to make you continue to feel worse and feel small and feel irrelevant and feel not good enough. And that's what this person wants you to feel, because that's going to keep you stuck. That's going to keep you going back. That's going to keep you in this state of insanity where you're continuing to try to get some sort of positive feedback from this person. You are never going to get that. You are never going to get what you want from this person. They are never going to be nice. It's a part of their game, right? If they give you what you want, then what control do they have over you? I know. Why? Why do they got to be I don't know why they got to be in control. It's a narcissist thing. We'll never understand it because we're not narcissists. But there is a control thing going on. That's for damn sure. So you're never going to get what you want from them. So you got to find a way to put yourself back together. Find a way to fix and mend and heal your own broken heart. And hopping on some new meat is not the way, because that's not going to make you feel healed. That's like a Band-Aid. Just slap temporary fix, right? Because I'm telling you, the minute that shit over, you're going to be right back in that dark place. You may even go back to chasing this person down and trying to get them to apologize, you know, and they might be like, where the fuck did you even come from? Because, you know, you thought you had a little quick fix, so don't do that. But, yeah. We have Treasure Island. Fork in the road with exchanging gifts and the fates. So Spirit is about to bless y'all with something. If you need a new car, if you need a new job, if you need a new place to stay, if you need, you know, a fucking loan or a large lump sum of money or something so you can, you know, move or get the car or get the place, whatever it is, there is something that y'all may need or want, and I feel like you're going to be blessed with that, and it's going to come from the divine. So even if it comes to you through a person, this is a gift from the divine, from Spirit, from the universe. I do also feel like there's a tough decision that's coming to you guys. Again, the tough decision could be, should I take this new position, or, you know, should I accept whatever pay they're trying to give me? It might be less than what you wanted or what you felt like you were worth or whatever. But for some of y'all, you're going to get this large lump sum of money, or you're going to get, you like, oh, well, you know, I haven't moved out, or I haven't got divorced because I can't afford it, or, you know, I haven't left this person behind because, you know, it might be kind of tough, or it might be kind of tight for me to get on about my business. Well, you're going to get this money, and then Spirit's going to sit back and see what you're going to do with it. Okay, you said you needed $5,000 and then you could move. Okay, cool. There you go. Are you moving? Okay, you said you need $10,000 and then you can move and get a car. Okay, here you go, right? So you are going to get a blessing, but it's like, are you going to use that money and do something nice for this person? Are you going to take them out, take them on a trip, buy them a car? Oh, well, he do need a car. Maybe if I buy him a car, he'll be nicer to me. No, he's not going to be nicer to you because you bought him a car. He's going to understand that he got you. He going to feel like he got you right where he wants you, or she, whatever your scenario is. So, you know, just be cautious, be careful, and be smart. Think about yourself when you get whatever this large lump sum of money is. Sounds crazy. You got to get in your villain era, girl, okay? Think about yourself. No, you can't think about nobody else, because you need shit. And if you keep doing for other people before you do for yourself, you are never going to get to where you want to go. And it's your moment. It's your time. Fuck everybody. That's, you know, that's what Spirit just said in my ear. It sounds unbelievable, but believe it, okay? That's what they said. They said, fuck everybody. This is all about you. This is your moment. You are blessed. You are highly favored, and you're about to see it. But when you get whatever this blessing is, it could be something simple and basic too. Like, you may never ever buy scratch offs, and then you like, you know what? I have a weird feeling like I need to go buy a little $20 scratcher. You go buy it, boom, bam, bow. You in the money. You hit for 10,000. You hit for 20,000, 50,000, something crazy, right? So yeah, your moment is coming, but you are gonna have a decision, and the decision is gonna be tough. Because, I mean, I don't know. I just low-key feel like it's a little bit of an excuse. Don't shoot, okay? I'm the messenger. But Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of an excuse of, I can't leave this person because of this, or I won't have nobody to help me so much with the kids. Well, when you get this big giant ass bonus from your job or whatever the blessing is that comes to you, somebody may pass away and leave you guys some money. But either way it goes, when you get this blessing, like you may be able to get a nanny, or put your kids in daycare, because damn, daycare is expensive. I'm so glad my kids are school age, so it could be something like that where, Spirit's gonna see what you're gonna do with this money and with this blessing. Because for some of y'all, if you keep staying in this toxic situation, God, the divine, the Holy Spirit, the universe, not gonna continue to be there for you. Not gonna continue to be there to have your back, because it's like, okay, you prayed for me, you asked for help, you asked for guidance, you asked for strength. I'm giving you those things, and you continuing to stay here. You don't really want my help. You really want to be where you are, right? It's like, oh, you want strength, but you don't need strength to continue to fight. You don't need strength so you can stay. You need strength so you can leave, so you can hustle, so you can stand on your own too. And, sometimes when you have kids, it's like, okay, I'm going to, stick around or fight for this for the kids, but nah, sometimes, like, that's an excuse that we use sometimes. I have kids. I've used that excuse myself. It's an excuse that we use sometimes, but it's really not healthy for the kids to see this person disrespecting you or belittling you, because you're teaching your kids what love is, right? So if they see this person treating you like that, how you think your son's gonna treat women, or how you think your daughter's gonna allow men to treat her, and stuff like that. So it's an excuse, but it's not healthy, and it's not good for your kids to see somebody treating you like dog shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. So when you guys get this, now some of y'all are ready, and you literally are just waiting on some sort of blessing to come your way. You have to do the work, right? You have to put work in. You gotta go to work, even if you sad, even if it's hard, even if you feel depressed and you just are unmotivated. Find motivation, right? Okay, I'm finna go to work because I'm saving every check behind this person's back because I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Like, find that motivation. But you have to put in the work. You have to do the work in order to receive the blessing. None of us are just laying in the bed, with our feet kicked up all day, every day, not going to work, not bringing no money in, not hustling, not healing, not doing shit. And then, $50,000 is going to fall through your ceiling. That'd be nice, but that's not the way. That's not what it is or how it's going to go down. So make sure you're doing the work. Okay, so for those of y'all where you have the blessing, this person may already be around trying to sweet talk you because you are either turning your back. Like I said, you like, you know what, I got this lump sum of money. I'm finna go ahead and get myself a car. And this person might be trying, I need a car, so I can get to work, so I can provide for you and our family, no, don't get them the car. Fuck them. I'll give you rides, I'll help you out, and I'll get you everywhere you need to go. That's bullshit. They just trying to get your money. They just trying to get you to get them a car, or they just trying to move in with you. Oh, you moving? Oh, okay. Well, no, things would be different. No, I want to move with you. You know what? In fact, I believe I should move with you, because when we get over there, things are going to be so different. It's going to be the lifestyle that we always wanted, and we going to have all the things that we always wanted. And, I just feel like, maybe money troubles is our problem, and all this types of shit, right? Go ahead and give them your ass to kiss, because go ahead and turn your back completely, because this person, they coming in with this sweet talk because they want to take whatever your blessing is. And that's why Spirit is kind of cautioning you guys, because you're not going to keep getting blessings if you keep letting this person come in and bamboozle you, right? It's because the blessing is not theirs. It is not for them. They're not supposed to have thousands of dollars. They're not supposed to have a new car. They're not supposed to have nowhere nice to stay. They supposed to be struggling. They supposed to be, eating crumbs. Like you know what I'm saying? They supposed to be chasing around after these loose stray cats out here. So be careful. Do not let this past person sweet talk you out your check, out your money, out of your blessing, out of your car, out of your new place. Don't let them move in with you. Whatever they finna come in trying to, I'm so sorry and let's just talk about it, and I just can't believe I did such and such, and I can't believe that no, fuck all that shit. This person ain't nothing good about them, ain't nothing right about them. They full of shit. You can't trust them. You can't believe them. They gassing you. This person is coming in to straight up gaslight you and steal from you. Some of you, it's not the money. Some of y'all are, smart enough to know not to tell this person shit. You might have got the whole, whatever amount of money it was, and you might have already got it, or the promotion, or whatever, right? You may already have your blessing, but you might have kept it to yourself. Nobody in the world may know what you got going on because you don't fuck with nobody, and you may have learned not to trust people so freely like you once did when you were younger. So some of y'all, they're just coming in to sweet talk you because you're detaching or you've detached. Some of y'all have been detached for years, and this person is coming in with a fake ass apology and, their excuses as to why, it's been this way, or why they did this, or why this, why that. Others of you, you're just now finally, shutting that door, ending things with this person, and they don't like the thought, they don't like the idea. And I'm telling you, even if you just now shutting the shit down with this person, they gonna keep coming back, trying to sweet talk you, trying to butter you up. Why? Because you mean a lot to this person in the strangest way. Not because they value you, not because you're beautiful, not because you're a hustler, but because you feed into them, because you build them up, because when they're beating you down, it makes them feel larger than life, physically, emotionally, mentally, beating you down. It makes them feel big. You're crying because they hurt your feelings. You're crying because, right? Oh, no, wait a minute, wait. Because don't nobody else want them, right? And they ain't really got no other bitch. They might have some little dirty crackhead around them, or some fucking stripping ass hood rat, or no shade, or whatever, right? So it's like, no shade but shade, because bitch, slide with your dirty ass. But still, work is work. So it's like you're bigger than that, and you're better than that, and they have you stuck. They got you crying. They got you chasing. They got you begging. You turning your back. You ain't chasing. You ain't begging. You ain't crying. You're not feeding into them. They don't feel larger than life. They lost the best thing they ever had. You the baddest. You the hardest working. You the smartest. You're savvy. You're intelligent. You come up with ideas and plots and plans, and you're a creative, right? They don't have that in nobody else. Oh, she work hard. Well, bitch, I hardly work. The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying, right? So it's like, oh, you want a hard-working woman? I'll never be that, and I'm not for you. I'm sorry. I don't want to work hard. I want to hardly work and still get a check, right? So it's like, they know you. They know your lifestyle. They know what you're capable of. They know what you bring to the table. And they don't, this whole time, what all they ever wanted was for you to not be able to do that for somebody else. They didn't appreciate it. They didn't appreciate what you was trying to do for them, for you guys as a couple. They didn't appreciate you trying to breathe life into them or build them up. You was trying to tell them what to do. They sick of people trying to tell them what to do. You make a slight, say, hey, you was kind of talking to your mama crazy yesterday. I think you should apologize. I'm sick of people telling me what the fuck to do. Telling you what to do? I was suggesting that you apologize to your mother because you only have one, and that was disrespectful as fuck. And that's a bad one, right? We don't want to be disrespecting mothers. That's pretty toxic. That's pretty low vibrational. That's pretty demonic. You should apologize. That's not right. Who the fuck do you think you talking to? I'm talking to your bitch ass. Right? It's like, who the fuck do you think you are? And so, yeah. All that, this person's going to continue to be that. Same ignorant ass dummy. So we have the divine masculine energy out here. But we already know with the yang and the divine masculine and the yin, y'all new man or y'all new situation that y'all are in right now, I feel like it's just very non-comparable to what you had going on with the past situation. The past person, this person could just be the complete opposite, just grown as hell, super financially stable, super successful, super intelligent, super grounded, just, ready for love. This person could just be everything that you ever wanted. And now you have them. That's why this past person is like, why? Because not only did you have a glow up, but your new person, this past person just could never ever compare to this new person. Even if your past person got their shit together today, they still wouldn't be on this new masculine's level. They're not built like that, right? Their trauma controls them, and their trauma is too in the forefront in this person's mind and in their life. With karmic lesson, it's like, I feel like you have learned your karmic lesson, but of course we know that this masculine has not. And so they're all in your business. Why does she get to have, and why she got a new man, and why are things going up in her life? Because you ain't sent bad shit to the divine. You didn't send toxic bullshit up to the universe. You might have sent some tears up there, some prayers. You might have asked for some help, things like that. But you wouldn't, sitting up telling me, I hope he run into a tree when he going around a corner and fly out the window. Like, you ain't sitting around seething and plotting and I hate him. I hope he die tomorrow. But I feel like that's how this person is. I feel like whoever this past masculine is, they sit up and think about you all day, every day in a derogatory manner. Just constantly in their head thinking about how you did this to them and you said that to them and you was fucking him and you did this and you have friends now and you making money, and all. I feel like they just sit around just hating you all day, every day. It's toxic, and it's probably really heavy, and it's really sad. This person, I'm sure they have nothing in their life. They either don't have a job at all, won't get a job, but they sit around jealous of you because you got money and you make money. You might even be supporting and providing for them, and they hate you for it because they're a loser. Now, whose fault is that? Who chose to go down this loser path? They did. But they mad at you, blaming you on your neck. Somebody's credit is fucked off, okay? Because this came out the other day. Bad credit, debt, and unemployed with bad karma. Y'all, you see what I'm saying? So when you get this financial blessing, you gotta hide it. Shh, keep it quiet. Don't tell this person. Don't buy nothing new. Don't show them. Some of y'all already are in this energy and you got a great job, like, a few months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago or something, and you may be moving different and shopping and spending money and blowing money and fucking up a check. If this person is living with you, they see that and they know they don't have no money. They don't have no job. They done fucked their credit up and they watching you live your best life and spend your money well and stuff. Be careful. Some of y'all, this person is going to steal from you if you live with them, or if this is your husband or your wife or something. This motherfucker's going to try to steal out your bank account. They may, if y'all are married, they may go up there like, oh, this is whoopty whoop whoop. I'm so-and-so husband. I'm trying to withdraw $10,000, right? Or something. Like, everything that they're doing, though, is to knock you off your square. Everything that they're doing is to disturb your fucking peace. Everything that they're doing is to disrupt your day. It truly is. Yeah, man. Mind games. I feel like hardcore, big ass mind games. This person has bad karma, which is why they are broke, which is why they... But the bad karma and the broken, all that, it's a choice that they're choosing to make. To sit around and hate on you all day instead of going to get a job. That's their decision. To sit around talking shit about you to random strangers and their quote-unquote loser-ass friends. That's a choice. That's what they're deciding to do with their free time, is sit around and talk about you, right? So they're bringing bad karma onto themselves for the choices and the decisions that they are currently still choosing to make. So, yeah, this is like a lifelong lesson. This has been going on for some of y'all for a really long time, well over 10 years, right? 10, 12, 15, 18, 22, 24, like y'all getting into years and years of bullshit going on with this person, and they're not learning. This is like the longest karmic lesson ever. And I'm telling y'all, I think I said it a few, like what, yesterday or the day before or something, but this motherfucker gonna die in the same energy. Spiteful, bitter, pissy, mean, hateful. When you finally cut the tie and move on, they not gonna treat the next bitch better than you. Sometimes we think, oh, we finna move to the side and let somebody else come in and get the best version of him. This is the best version of this motherfucker. This is it. The next bitch is getting what you got. A bitter, salty, angry, low vibrational, competitive lunatic. Somebody who's competing with every woman that come in their life because you need to bow down to me. You need to feel less than me. I need to be bigger than you. I need to be smarter than you. This is who they are. This is who they been since the day you met them. Think back. You probably like, damn, this person was always hating on Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like back in 2009, like for no reason. Because everybody hate Drake now. But Drake was everybody's best friend for about a decade. You know what I'm saying? And this person, back when Drake was everybody's best friend, and he was making hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit, right? He made hits for about 10 years, I swear. This person might have been hated Drake. You know, where it was just like, why? You know, like it just like a strong hate too. Not like a little, you know, I don't really like that person. Like, you know, or they weird, or, you know, no, I mean like you know, if I see him in the streets, I'm gonna shoot him, you know, I'm gonna beat his ass. And it's just like, why do you hate this person that you don't know? You don't know that man. You ain't never met this motherfucker. You never will with your broke, busted, talentless ass. You know, so it's like, what you spending energy and time and effort saying out of your mouth that you hate this person for? That don't make no damn sense. That's silly and useless, right? So I just feel like this person is just not learning, and they're not going to learn. You know, they've been a hater. They've been mad, they've been pressed, they've been jealous. They may not have showed you in the beginning stages. It may not have been so obvious that they were jealous of you, but think back. Did this person used to support you? If something good happened to you in the beginning of the relationship, when you came in excited, because see, when we in love, we skip past those moments where you go in and you like, I got the job, and they make $10 an hour. This back then, and and you get the new job and you make it 15, and they like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, good, well, that's all right, good for you, that's nice. And you skipping around, jumping, excited, wow, yay, okay, well, you don't seem too excited. What's going on? Something happened with your mom or something? Because you're not putting two and two together. He's jealous. He mad because you make more than him. He mad because you got a second job and he didn't. He mad because, you know, whatever, right? He could go get a better job, could go get a second job, who knows? But this person don't want to. They just want to be the best. Think back in the very beginning. This person was a mean, bitter asshole from the day you met him, with problems from the day you met him, jealous of you from the day you met him, hating, competing with you. You know, and it's hard to wrap your mind around that when you're in a relationship with somebody, especially as a woman, and you're like, it feels like he's jealous. It feels like he's competing with me, but what man is jealous of a woman? What man is competing with a woman? A lot of them. I got older. I'm 35 now. I've talked to people and met folks here, there, and everywhere, and you like, damn, these men out here really jealous of their wives? Really? That is crazy. I never would have thought, you know, like, so think back. This person was a karmic lesson for you from the rip, off the dribble, okay? But yeah, whoever they fucking with now, if anybody, because, you know, they're not who they were when you met them. They're a meaner, lower vibration, nastier version. You know, being able to hide the fact that they're a hater, and hide the fact that they're jealous, and hide the fact that they're in competition with their girl. That's not really so easy for this person like it used to be after losing you or whatever the situation is. So they're nasty, they're mean, they're karmic. It comes out. It comes out pretty immediately, I feel like, now these days. But I don't feel like it used to come out like that. I feel like there's somebody who used to be able to hide that they were a psychopath a little bit better than they can these days. Oh, we have Firestorm coming out again. Karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. I'm telling y'all. But a lot of the mental breakdown energy is really coming in because of the loss of you, or just of your energy, right? Losing you, that person that's been there for them for all these years. You may be the only person who has ever stuck around for this person in their entire life, because they're mean, right? They're mean, they're evil, they're petty, they're jealous, they're competitive, they're volatile. If you don't agree with them in their opinion, they're yelling, they're screaming, no matter what it's about. It could be about the most simplest, basic, dumbest shit. If you don't agree with them, they yelling, they screaming. People get tired of that. People don't want to deal with that. Oh, yeah, you can come sit with us. Okay, no, don't come sit with us. Matter of fact, y'all, let's start sitting you know what? We're not coming to this fucking place to eat anymore. Because they know so-and-so is going to be there. Because they started letting so-and-so sit with them. So-and-so is a mean, evil, violent, crazy asshole. So, okay, they lost that friend group. Okay, they lost another friend group. Okay, they lost another bitch. Okay, they lost another bitch. Nobody is sticking around. Ain't nobody chasing them down. Ain't nobody hanging on forever and ever and ever. People might hang on for a little bit. A bitch might get a little dick dizzy and sit down for a couple of months, a year. But ain't nobody sticking in this person's life like you did, or like you have, or like you still are. So, it's a lot of reasons that this person want to hang on to you, because they know when they lose you for good, they ain't never going to have nobody else. It's always going to be a bunch of randoms rotating in and out. New bitch in another year, new bitch in 6 months, new bitch in 9 months now, right? Like, new job, new co-workers, new work friends, new fake ass work wife, new job again, new, it's always new shit. Nothing sticks in this person's life but you. And they done fucked that up. They done lost you. They done pushed you away. They done mistreated you. They done beat you up. They done beat you down. Now you're done. You over them. What is there left? What's to hold on to? Cruelty? Abuse? Neglect? Violence? What the fuck are you holding on to this motherfucker for? You're not, and you wouldn't. So we have the firestorm with the mental breakdown. When you're gone, and they're alone, because don't nobody fuck with them how you fuck with them, and they know that. It's a part of the reason they like that. You feeding into them makes them feel big, because nobody else feeds into this person. Nobody else pours into this person. Nobody else is trying to build this. The new bitch might come along and try to give them advice and suggestions and build them up. They may snap on that person or go off on that person, or I'm sick of people trying to tell me what to do. The new bitch gone. I ain't got to put up with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So losing you is bigger than losing a check, or losing. When I say feeding into, pouring into, nobody's breathing life into this person more than just a couple of minutes. Ain't nobody finna breathe life into this motherfucker for 10 plus years. Not after you. And they more bitter and more angry and more of an asshole, and they can't even hide it no more. Motherfucker so bitter and mad and spiteful and angry, you can't even hide your shit. It's spilling, seeping all out, busting all out the seams. This motherfucker think, oh, I got my mask on. No, the fuck you don't. You look bitter. You look bothered. You look angry. Every time you open your eyes, motherfucker, and everywhere you go, you're bitter. You're bothered. You're angry. Everybody knows it. Right? And a bitch may come along thinking, oh, well, I can change him. He just needed to meet me. No, he was like this when I met him, right? Like he ain't need to meet you. So yeah, this person's finna go through some sort of mental breakdown because you're gone. And these little side hoes, they ain't really doing it. They ain't feeding this person's demonic soul like it needs to be fed. Don't nobody care about this person. Don't nobody love this person. They using them for a couple of dollars. They using them for some nasty dick, but they don't love this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, and this person know love. They know that you love them versus these bitches that's using them. And they finna lose or have already lost a real one. But that's okay, because that's what this person wants. But when it comes to fruition, right? When it becomes a reality with that mental breakdown energy coming down and the karma and the loss, endings, drama, it's going to kickstart a lot of drama in this person's life, but you won't be a part of it. They probably going to beat their new bitch's ass. They probably going to start beating that bitch down because they lost you, but who cares? Whatever they do to anybody after you gone is their business. You know, I hope you get caught. Shit. What I say? Fed up. You are done. You are fed the fuck up. We have turning your back. Fed up. Yeah. Time to go. Came out in the other oracle cards. Y'all are good. You're done. But we also have the new life energy for you guys and blessed with the fates, exchanging gifts and Treasure Island. So you're gone, but you're good. Whoever you going from, whatever they got, whatever they think they got, wherever they think they going, I'm telling you, they shit is hanging in the abyss. And the only reason it's not come crashing down is because you are there. But this person is very arrogant and egotistical, very lost and confused, and they think highly of themselves when they should not. So they're like, oh, these are my blessings. Really? So you got that big ass bonus that year I was there, but the year we were not there, y'all didn't get no bonus. Okay, these are your blessings, right? You know what I'm saying, right? So it's just like, I feel like y'all are sick and tired of trying to ground this person. This is somebody who just doesn't have a humble bone in their body, and they're never going to humble themselves. This person is going to be, you know, miserable, sad, angry, competing, jealous. They're gonna be all those things until the end, until they take their very last breath, because you know it's a choice, it's a decision. You choose to be an asshole, you choose to be bitter, you choose to be spiteful, you choose to be abusive, you choose not to take any accountability, you choose to be a monster if you want to be one. Right? And it's weird because this person is choosing to be a monster, but they don't want to stand on it. I did this because of you. I did that because of you. You said this, so I said that. You did this, so I did that. No, bitch, you did what you wanted to do. Not because of nothing I said or did. You got me fucked up. You're a demon. You're a monster. And you cannot even take accountability for being not shit. Stand on your shit, motherfucker. You ain't shit. You want to beat bitches? You want to be an abuser? You want to be violent? You want to be a monster? Then say that shit. Yeah, bitch, I'm a monster. Because I want to be. I beat bitches because I want to be them. Don't try to act like, I did because you... Nah, you gonna have to miss me with that baby back bullshit. That sounds crazy to me. We have the sun, which is where a lot of you guys are, just in a very positive place, very happy. The sun, you know, we have this cute little baby on this card, and that's the inner child that's happy, right? Because when you're, a big part of this person's problem is that their inner child wounding, whatever happened to them as a kid, that nigga that was beating their ass and they mama, you know what I mean? Whatever it was, it's like they still hanging on to that. They still hate their mama for letting this nigga do this to them. Won't tell this bitch this though, right? Beat your mama's ass, because that's the bitch you hate, right? Like, beat your mama the fuck up. Go find that nigga that was whooping on you and beat his ass. Oh, no, you ain't gonna do that. You can't do that. But you can beat up everybody else around you, you piece of fucking shit, right? So it's like, whatever your inner child wounding was, whatever had you feeling like this motherfucker was the one, whatever had you feeling like this person was worth putting energy and effort into, worth fighting for, worth building up, worth trying to breathe life into, you know, heal that, because it was something wrong with you to make you feel like this person was more than what they have shown you that they are not nothing, right? And you like, no, he's something. He's smart. He could be this. He could do that. He could change. He can heal. We all capable of healing if you want to fucking heal. If you want to fucking grow. If you want to get over the past. But some people like festering. Some people like being hurt. Some people like being angry. Some people like being a victim. Oh, woe is me. This happened to me when I was 7. Oh, and this happened to me when I was 12. And this happened to me when I was 16. And then when I was 20, my sister said. And then I was 22 and my brother said. And when I was 24, my mama said. And then I was 30 and this person said this to me. Some people like that shit. Oh, woe is me. All my life I had to fight. Some people love that type of energy. And that's cool. But that ain't you. You don't like that shit. You don't like that type of energy. I couldn't tell y'all nothing bad that has ever happened to me. Unless it happened within the last 30 days. But I can guarantee you 6 months from now, I won't remember it. Because for what? It's taking up space in my mind where I could be thinking of my next reading. You know what I'm saying? Where I could be thinking of where my next hustle is coming from. Where I could be trying to figure out where my next nigga gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't thinking about some old ass shit for what? You said this to me. You know what I think? That person who said whatever it was that I didn't like, I don't fuck with them no more. I ain't never gonna fuck with them again in my life. Because I don't want to think about the shit they said and did that I didn't like. They can't take accountability. They can't apologize. I can't fuck with you. Bye, excuse me. Slide to the side. Step off. You know, like, I ain't got nothing for you. If you want to keep them in your life, you got to learn how to fucking forgive. You got to learn how to forgive if you want to keep a motherfucker in your life that did something to you. Or it's always going to be I'm finna get you back. I'm finna do you like you did me. I'm finna step on your toes. I'm finna punch you in the stomach, you know. And it's just like keeping them around for what? So you can try to pay them back? You look hurt. You look pressed. You look bothered. You look bitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look stupid, dumb, and slow. Yeah, so no, we're not doing that. And I feel like, you know, with the Sun energy and the 6 of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you're not doing that. Whatever the childhood drama, trauma, wounds, you're not there anymore. You fix them. But I also feel like you've been working on whatever the trauma and the drama and the wounds of whatever went on with you and this person, right? You've healed. It's like, I don't care anymore. This motherfucker's never going to change. This is someone who is incapable of growth. So it becomes to a point where it's like, okay, he's screaming again. Okay, he punched a hole in the wall again. Oh, I'm a bitch again. Oh, I'm ugly today. You know, it's just like, it becomes like unmoving. It's not sad. It don't hurt your feelings. It's like, God, you're an idiot. God, you're fucking a loser. God, you're stupid. You know, I can't get a ride again. Or, you know, whatever it is, whatever. If y'all may even work with this person and they at the work shooting daggers at you from across the room or talking shit about you to other coworkers, and it's just like, oh, you know, he's starting a rumor again. You know, it's just like, get a life. You ain't shit. You a motherfucking trash bag blowing in the fucking wind, nigga. You're trash. You're garbage. And who has time for it? With the 6 of Wands, y'all out here winning. Y'all out here feeling like you winning. You feeling victorious. You could just feel like you winning because you getting to it. Or you could have somebody around you with this yang and the divine masculine energy coming out. A real man, right? You know, somebody whole, somebody healed, somebody who know how to get over shit, somebody who know how to put the past down and look to the future, plan for it, and move towards it, right? It's like, no, like, we don't want this fucking stuck ass, traumatized ass little boy around us. Like, nah. So yeah, with the Queen of Wands, you looking good, you smelling good, you tasting good, okay? Somebody's loving on it. But it could just be you. It don't have to be nobody else. But yeah, I definitely feel like very serious, very severe self-love, okay? With the Queen of Wands. Death, you guys have come out of the other side of this transition and this transformation, but you're also putting an end to the situation from the past. The final nail has been in that coffin for quite a while, whether so-and-so realized it or not. It's like, you're dead to me. I'm done with you. I will never want to be with you in my life unless I was, crazy. Did I wake up and lose my mind? If I wake up crazy, then I might want to be with you. But I don't see that happening. With the Knight of Wands, things are moving fast. Something is coming in really quickly for you guys. It could be the gift, the Treasure Island gift that's rolling in really, really quickly. Or it could be a person. You're moving out. This is good. This is good energy for you guys. Eight of Wands, that's distance. It's also fast communication too, though. With the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands, you could be getting ready to get some sort of communication from someone that you may not be expecting. This could be somebody who's like resurrecting something between the two of you guys. When you get the communication, things may pick up very rapidly between you guys. It could be like, they're like, oh, hey, beautiful, how you been? It's been a while. And you're like, oh, hey, and then from there, it's like, oh, can I take you on a date? I feel like it's just going to be a whole shift in energy between you and whoever this person is. Shift in energy from what you're used to, right? You're used to being beat down. You're used to being belittled. You're used to being, laughed at and talked about and lied to and breadcrumbed and manipulated and love bombed and mind games. That's the past person. This new person is nothing like that. Even if this is somebody that you have dealt with in the past, they're going to come towards you and be nothing like that. Yeah. Six of Cups. So this is definitely somebody that y'all already know. With the Four of Cups, you could have rejected this person in the past due to all the bullshit that you were dealing with, because it was a distraction. But it is a distraction no more, okay? It's not, and I feel like it could have been a distraction because it was like, are you for real? Are you really finna act like this? Is this really who we are now? And it was just like, yeah, okay, cool. So you really acting like this and this is who we are now. Cool, stand on it, okay? Don't you ever change, bitch, because you won't get the opportunity. I will never give you a chance to fix a motherfucking thing. So just slide to the side and move around. You didn't know you was playing with, right? So we have the Seven of Swords with everything is fine. You're moving in silence. This past person don't even know about this person from your past. So they're both past people. The past demon don't know about the past divine masculine. They don't know this person has come in. They don't know you've been texting this person, talking on the phone to this person, going on dates with this person. They don't know. They may think they know what you got going on. They may think you got something going on with somebody else. But with the Seven of Swords, you doing something that they have absolutely no knowledge of because you move in silence. They used to be a part of your life, right? So you used to tell them, oh, I'm doing this, or I'm talking to that person, or I'm going here, or they don't know shit now. You just like, all right then, I'll holler at you. You getting the kids on what day? Or, all right then, I'll holler at you. I'm finna go out for the day. Or, all right then, I just feel like there is no reason to update this person on what is and what isn't going on in your life. Everything that you tell them is ammo anyways, right? Ask that nigga to do it. Call that nigga. Like, no, I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that pussy shit, right? Like, ugh, that is so gay. Call. Only women do that. Call that bitch. Ask that bitch to give you a ride. You know what I'm saying? And here this person is telling me to call that bitch. Like, come on, man. Come on, baby hair. Quit playing with us. Ugh. It's like, these motherfuckers out here really be thinking they cool. They be thinking they tough. It's like, I don't know what reality you live in, but I don't see you how you see yourself. Ground, touch some grass, please, because you floating. You are floating in a land of delusion. But will tell theyself and convince theyself, no, she do love me. And she do, I am her happily ever after. And she do still want me. And she do still want the relationship. She do want me to change. No, fuck you. I want you to fuck the fuck off. Stand on who you been and kiss my motherfucking ass from a distance, motherfucker. Kiss my ass through the phone. Don't kiss in real life. Whoever the past person is, some of y'all, they haven't messaged you yet because they don't have the courage or something. Like they're still building up their strength. Or it may have taken a lot for them to reach out to you because they didn't know how you were going to receive it or something like that. So if you want to talk to this past person, not the asshole, but somebody else, if you miss them, if you felt like you had a really strong connection with them, even you may even feel like things didn't get to play out the way you wanted them to or expected them to because of this past person, kind of interfering and cock blocking and trying to stand between you guys and trying to keep y'all from, and minding your business way too fucking tough, which is why you may be moving in silence now, because it's like, man, you're jealous, you're bitter, like you're angry, you're constantly going to be a thorn in my side, and, that's okay, because you can only be a thorn in the shit I include you in. So, yeah, it may be you who's finding some sort of strength or whatever, something. Like, if you want to talk to this person and they hit you up, be nice to them, be kind to them, be loving, be gentle, be receptive, be open-hearted, because you wanted them anyways. You may have even prayed for them or manifested them, and now you're receiving this blessing, right? Maybe this past person prayed for and manifested you, and they received that blessing, but they trashed it, right? They spit in your face, they spit in God's face. Praying. Please give me this. Please give me this. Please me. Okay, fine. You ain't get it when you wanted it, because that ain't how shit works, you psychopath. But you got what you asked for, and you treated it like trash. You said you was going to do this, and you didn't do this, right? You played in God's face. I'm going to do this. If you give me my family back, I'm going to provide for them. I'm going to take care of them. I'm going to do right by them. I'm going to do all the shit I didn't do the first time. And then they get the blessing, and then they shit on it. I didn't come back because I like you. I came back because God guided me here. Because of things you said. And then you were lying just to get me here so you could try to beat me down and break me down. You got to pay for that. This motherfucker wondering why bitches ain't sticking around? Are you serious? Wondering why they ain't keeping jobs? Really, motherfucker? Wondering why they losing shit, cars, places? Really? And that's my fault. Oh, okay. Justice, right while I'm saying that. No, motherfucker, the karmic scales will be balanced, bitch. You playing in the wrong face. Don't play in my face. You playing in God's face. Praying for shit. Real prayers. Asking for shit. Making promises. I promise I'm gonna do this. You didn't do none of the motherfuck above. You gonna pay for that. But go ahead and keep blaming the collective for your bad karma, because it's out here. Where is it? Yeah. Bad karma and karmic lessons. Go ahead, keep blaming people for your lies, right? Your deception. You playing in people's faces that's bigger than, bigger than us. These are spirits. These are entities. If you can pray to them, then you believe in them. You could pretend you don't believe in them later, but when you were praying to them in that moment, you were calling on a motherfucker, and you're going to pay for that. Believe that. So you're having this rebirth, but again, here is death again, right? Death was under the sun. Now death is clarifying the sun. So the rebirth, for those of you with the other person, the rebirth is coming. The rebirth is happening. Okay. But I also feel like for those of you where you're kind of struggling to release or let go or whatever, your rebirth is coming, and it is happening as well. And you're going to feel really good, really positive, really victorious on the other side. Those of you where you're already on the other side, you know what I mean. Nothing but happy moments, nothing but happy times. Even if this person try to get you bothered or jumbled or rumbled or upset, it's not to say you won't still cry or feel emotional or feel sad, but it's not for the same reasons, right? It's like at this point, it's like tears of disappointment, right? Like you are trash. Like you are a self-centered, narcissistic, trash bag piece of shit. And that's sad, right? Like that you want to be this. You want to be garbage. You want to not provide for your kids. You want people to struggle. You know, it's like this person is garbage. So yeah, if it's any sadness or anything, it's because this person is just a lost cause and they're literally garbage. Literally useless, literally have not an ounce of value. Oh, you know, everything, it's gonna be on my time. If I'm gonna do it when I want to do it, if it's gonna get done. And all this kind of, you know, oh no, like, this is all about me. Like, fuck the kids, it doesn't matter. Like, no, you're garbage, motherfucker. Like, you're trash. This is why nobody will ever want that. You're garbage. You're an evil, mean piece of shit. And I feel like y'all good. The 5 of Cups, you may still cry. You may still feel sad. You may still have sad moments because you now have regrets, right? There is no guilt. There is no remorse, but there are regrets. God, I wish I never met this person. God, I wish I never fell in love with this person. God, I wish I never poured into this person. But we don't dwell on the past. We're just going to move forward and not love this person, not pour into this person, not give back to this person, ignore this motherfucker. This motherfucker don't exist. You ain't shit. You ain't nobody. Who? My baby what? You said who? You're that now. I don't know who the fuck you talking about. That is a non-fucking factor, right? So yeah, I do feel like some of y'all have moments of depression where you like, God, oh God, I have to keep pretending like I don't know this person for the rest of my life. Because this is not somebody who's just gonna walk away and let you go. Or they would have did that how many motherfucking 7 years ago, you said? Yeah, they would have did that back then. They ain't did that yet because they're not capable. So you have to stand on business and be strong and ignore them and keep them blocked, because this psycho wants you in their life. Anytime they blocked, it's a problem. If they can't access you, it's a problem. So they want you in their life, but they don't do none of the work that would keep you in their life. And they think some of them think they got it in the bag. Some of them think they got you right where they want you. Do you though? 7 of Swords is out here. You don't know what the fuck I got. And you'll never know what I got. Stupid. Like, this motherfucker think they playing games in your face, but are they getting played while they're playing in your face? They don't know, because you ain't saying shit. Oh, she tell me everything. Do I? Or did I? Yeah. Come to reality, motherfucker. You don't know what I got. You broke, bitch. Am I? Or do I want you to think I am? I don't know. What do I have? Right? This person everything is fine. 10 of Swords. You were deceived. You were stabbed in the back. They did play in your face. Yeah, you felt all the pain of the 10 of Swords. But you don't feel it anymore. Some of y'all ain't felt no type of pain or anything from this person in about a year, right? Where just a year is just like, you know, about a year ago, 2 years, however long ago it was, when you decided you're not who I thought you were. I don't love you. You're not worth my love, my time, my effort, my attention. You're not going to be there for the kids. You're not going to do nothing you're supposed to do. You're going to be a loser and a piece of trash until the day you die. Detach. Hold on to you for what? What the fuck are we holding on for? Justice. Justice is being served. This is what this person get. They don't see it coming. For some of y'all, this person don't see it coming. Others of you, they didn't see it coming. They just came home one day and you and all your shit and your kids and shit was gone. Ooh, you coming home to an empty house and a changed number? Yikes, right? Ooh, didn't see that coming, did you, big boy? You know what I'm saying? Like, because whatever it is with the 7 of Swords, whatever you plotting, whatever you planning, you moving in silence. This person has no clue. When they gone to work, if y'all live together or whatever, you're making money moves. You're making plans. You're plotting. You're getting ready and prepared for your next journey, your next mission, your next time in this life. And they will not be a part of it. This is misery. Who in the fuck is finna bring misery along with them on their journey? Not me. Showing the fuck not me. I don't even talk to my mama. you best believe any and everybody else is fair game. Goodbye. Because I ain't bringing no misery with me. Ain't no misery finna be in my life 5 years from now, talking to me upside my head, blaming me for everything, yelling and screaming, deflecting, not taking accountability. It's your fault. It's your fault. Everything I'm doing is your fault. Everything bad in my life is your fault. I lost my job. That's your fault. I lost my car. That's your fault. No. You have to find somebody else to blame, you punk bitch, because we know you ain't gonna blame yourself. Got to go. Excuse me. The fool. Leap of faith. We the fuck up out of here. 8 of Wands. Distance, motherfucker. This person is about to be right outside and not able to get back in. They gonna have to stalk you online. This motherfucker gonna become a fan. They gonna be watching your readings, trying to piece shit together and see what's real and what's not. They gonna be watching your social media, trying to see if it's a nigga arm in the background. But they won't be on your phone, because you ain't finna have that number. And they won't be at your house, because, hey, you might decide to say, I fuck married people outside in front of my neighbors. Can't have that, right? Like, we can't have you embarrassing my kids. We can't have you embarrassing me and yourself. Embarrass yourself. But you got to leave us out of it, because we don't like that hood rat bullshit. Nah, we're good. No way. Hell no. So y'all are finna get the message of some sort of communication is coming in from somebody. We have the Page of Pentacles with the Death out here twice, the Sun. Y'all could be getting, you could be a Scorpio or a Leo, or you're getting communication from a Scorpio or a Leo. Because we have the Sun out here twice. We have Strength out here, which is all Leo energy. And we have Death out here twice. That's Scorpio energy. So you could be a Scorpio, you could be getting communication from a Leo, or vice versa. You could be a Scorpio sun, Leo moon, or a Leo sun and a Scorpio moon, or this person could be any of those type of combinations. But I'm just getting some Scorpio, Leo energy. Strength fell all out the deck, all crazy. So Leo out here, mad heavy. Look, and even the Queen of Cups with the King of Wands. That's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, feminine energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. So, but I'm getting, again, we know this is Scorpio, feminine energy, and Leo, masculine. So, I guess Spirit wanted me to make it clear for you guys. So, you could be a Scorpio, and this person could be a Leo. But, protect this union, protect whatever this is that you have going on from this past person. This past person means you no good. They only mean you harm. If they come in, they're coming in out of jealousy and spite to try to take your happiness, you know, from you and keep you from being happy in a new relationship. This person's never going to be nice to you. They never going to apologize. They never going to give you what you want or what you feel like you need, but they will try to keep you from getting what you want and what you need from others. So just, you know, be cautious and be careful, like dead ass. Because if they not blocked, block them. I feel like block them now if you can, if it's manageable. Even if y'all have kids, you don't have to have this person unblocked. If you know y'all exchange the kids on whatever day, maybe you could unblock them that morning, or, you know, even the night before, in case they have something to say to you or something like that. But keep this person out your life and out your motherfucking business. This is not your friend. This is your foe. This is your enemy. This person is the opposition. Like, hands down. This person is only in your life to destroy it, to compete with you, and to try to, you know, break you down. And I feel like there's nothing here. You don't care about this person. They may have a third party. There could be another female that this past person has around them that they're physically attracted to. This person could be around them now, or they could have lost this person already. If there's a third party, there's some sort of regret surrounding that situation, or guilt or remorse, whether it be from the third party side or the masculine side. But it kind of looked like it's more on the third party side. Like, if there is a third party, the third party wishes that they had never got connected to this person. Maybe this person is chasing down a third party to keep them attached to them as well, because they know you're done. They know that they've done all that they can to you and you're done with them. So they could now be doing that same psychopath, behavior towards the third party. And now the third party wishes that they had never met this person, regrets, trying to compete with you for a basket case. Or they could even feel bad, that they got themselves in the situation because they see that this person is a monster. They could have been talking shit about you, laughing at you, they could have been in it to win it a year or two or however long ago, but now they see this person's true colors and they may feel regret. But either way, fuck them, him and her, or her and him, whoever. You and whoever this new person is with the King and Queen of Wands, I feel like you guys are going to be, very much on time. This is somebody from your past. That don't mean you already had sex with this person, though. If you have, then you already know that you guys have a really great sexual chemistry. And if you haven't, you guys are going to have really, really good, really awesome, really sticky sex. Okay? It's going to be sweaty in that mug. So, yeah. I feel like this is good. This is good energy. This past person is a fucking joke. Period. I don't know what else to say. 9 of Cups, your wishes are being fulfilled or they're about to be, okay? You finna be living in your best life. You're definitely gonna be having your wish fulfillment. We have the Queen of Wands coming out here again. Some of y'all are feeling more beautiful than you have ever felt before. You're feeling mad sexy, okay? And this masculine feels like you're sexy too. So you're their wish fulfillment just as much as they're your wish fulfillment. So y'all are fulfilling each other. At least physically, okay? I don't know, because I feel like this person might, they might be jonesing for it, but they also, it feels like this person, or it kind of looks like this person is in love with you, or they love you, or they see you as very loving and nurturing and caring and sweet. But you not, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like maybe you not there right now. Like you're not there in the let's be in love energy. But it feels like that's how this person receives or perceives you. Like maybe in the past you were extremely loving and vulnerable and things like that. I don't think you're going to be like that now, but that's how they remember you. That's what they want. That's what they miss. So that's kind of what they coming in for, that Queen of Cups energy. But you're sitting in the Queen of Wands, so might be a little bit of a psych your mind booty shine moment, because that lover girl that you used to be, she's dead. Okay, we don't need her. She has no value. All those type of things. So you're like no lover girl energy. You will get to loving on people when they deserve your heart. I feel like that's just something with the karmic lessons out here. That's something that you had to learn from dealing with that past person. You gave them your heart before they ever earned it. You gave them your heart before they ever showed you that they loved you back. And so I feel like that's something you're never going to do again. It's like I've already been in a one-sided, unrequited, loveless relationship where I was the only one pouring into it and the only one with any real feelings. I'm never going to do that again. Okay? So yeah, I think whoever the new person is coming in, it's not going to be as easy as they think. It's not going to be as easy as they imagine, but it's doable. And then we have the Page of Swords with the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody is watching you guys. You're thriving, you're winning, you're doing great. If you're not doing amazing and all that yet, we already talked about it. It's the Treasure Island is coming. You are going to have a decision once you have that money. There is a big decision that needs to be made to detach completely from the past. Get you a new phone completely. Get you a new iCloud and a new number, because it might be that deep for y'all. Like that may be what you plan on doing. Like I'm getting a new iCloud. I'm getting a new number. I'm getting a new WhatsApp. I'm getting a new text now. You will not be able to talk to me. Keep thinking it's a game though. I love that you think I'm joking, right? So yeah, and this may be for everybody, like your mom and them, your friends and them. Like nobody will have my number. Nobody will have my iCloud. Like nobody will be able to contact me. And I'm blocking you on social media if you play in my DMs. So just move on with your life. You know what I'm saying? So It could be deep for you like that, to where like you are already in this new life, in this new cycle, and it could be positive and good and happy. And guess what? I'm not opening the door to let no devils in. We not opening Pandora box around this motherfucker. Like, nah, we good. Stay where the fuck you been at and where you wanted to be. Because you can't get in over here. You can't get $1. You can't get 50 cents. You can't get a phone call. Right? And so as you're moving forward and kicking people out your life that just literally have no place there, who are empty or lost or broken or really broken. I can't say damaged, because these are people who cannot fix these problems. So you're broken, right? You know, too much bad has happened to you in your life and you're not able to heal or whatever. And that's okay. But you can't fuck, I can't fuck with you, and you can't be fucking with me. And so, yeah, you're in this 9 of Pentacles because you were able to cut the cords. You were able to detach. You can't stay in a place of positivity when you have nothing but negativity around you. So, yeah, somebody's watching. Somebody who's outside. It could be the past masculine, if, you know, depending on where y'all are in y'all storyline. Or this could be future energy where this past masculine is going to be stalking you, but, you know, cyber stalking, because there's no other way. They don't know where you live. They don't have your number. They don't have your iCloud. They don't have your, you know, your WhatsApp. They don't have anything, you know, so they may have looked you up. Even if you thought you blocked them, okay, I'm gonna block you on all the social media too. Well, they may have another page. They might got a page that ain't got no name on it, no picture, no nothing, just so they can stalk you a little bit, because they don't know what you're doing. With the 5 of Pentacles, they're feeling left out in the cold. But this is somebody who tried, the 5 of Pentacles is trying to make somebody else feel neglected, abandoned, and left out in the cold. But then they go on about their business while they out there, and you go to check out the window like, oh, I bet she's still out in the cold waiting for me to let her in. Wait a minute. Hold on. They looking out the window. Ain't nobody the fuck out there. Okay, let me put my coat on and go out front. Ain't nobody out there. Gone. Ain't even no foot marks, no tracks in the snow. That's how long you been gone. The snow done came and snowed away your footprints. They can't even see what direction you went in. You are gone. Right? So I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles, somebody tried to leave you out in the cold, whether it be a friend, a lover, family members, all of the motherfuck above, and you went on about your fucking business. Bitch, are you happy for me? Right? So yeah, but no, they're not happy for you, because you weren't supposed to go on about your business. You were supposed to stay out there and keep looking in the window. You were supposed to keep begging, let me in, please. It's cold out here. But no, fuck that shit. You found your motherfucking way. He was like, fuck it, shit. Somebody gonna let me in. You ain't gotta let me in. Somebody will. And you went on. So yeah, you got somebody who's struggling, possibly even with the 5 of Pentacles, financially, who's watching you, or they will be. So yeah, take it as it resonates, because you moving into this new life with this new masculine. Okay, all right, y'all, so that's gonna be our reading. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, like it if you like it, subscribe if you like my vibe. My name is OmniBadu. I love each and every one of you guys. Check down the description box below if you want a personal reading. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, your positive comments, and until next time, bye.